The name of the estate is Casa Americo. It comes from a person named Americo, which started the whole project. It was a gentleman, a Portuguese gentleman from the Vila Nova de Tazem, which is a village in the mountains, in the down region. He came to the USA with his children, very young. And they started to build some businesses here, mostly in New Jersey. And then when the father was retired, he came back to his homeland and he started to make wine. This was 15 years ago. Then he died, unfortunately, 3 years ago. And now his children took over the project. They are 6 and they are very committed to honor the father. That's why the name of the project is Casa Americo. As a winemaker and also helping promoting the wines in the other countries, because this is a very important thing mostly for the Portuguese wines. They exist here for a long time. They were labeled like Iberian or Spanish for many years. But I think now the press is talking very well about Portugal, mostly about tourism. There are a lot of Americans going to spend holidays in Portugal right now, so they are bringing back what they know and what they like, the food, the wine, and they are spreading the word, and I think this is a very positive thing to the Portuguese wines. Yeah, we have more than 200 grape varieties native in Portugal, which is very, very difficult for the other countries to understand. The other thing is that we normally work with blends, not with single grape varieties. This is not a common thing that we do, which makes it even more difficult. But I think when we get the people to try the wines, then they understand the wines and they like it, and they don't even care anymore what's the grape, and because they like the quality and the price, and that's the most important thing. We started a little bit late exporting wine. So we were competing with the French, with the Italian. They were in the market for many, many years. They have built the market. So we had to start from the bottom. So that's why our prices are much more competitive, and sometimes the quality is even better when we compare them. Yeah, Portugal, it's a small country. Our wages are below the ones that you have here in the USA. So the food is cheaper, the wines are cheaper also. So that reflects on the prices. But mostly is because we had to prove something to the other countries. So we had to prove that we were better in something, that we had the better quality for a lower price. And that's how we will gain the name, and maybe in a few years we will be recognized only for the quality and not for the price. This is another world for us, right? It's bigger than Europe, almost bigger than Europe, so we have a lot of work to do here. We need to make the people try the wines. We need to explain. We need to make tastings, dinners, all kinds of things, because after they try, they will like it and they will spread the word. But you need to take this first step. And what we feel is that the wine lovers are more open to try new things. So those are the people that we are looking for. For 10 years now. I worked for 8 years first in 2 other companies. Then I made my own company, making wine from my grandfather's vineyards, which is a very small project. And then this company invited me to be a winemaker also. I'm graduated in chemistry, so I worked in a laboratory, but my background comes for making harvest since I was like 2 years old, because my grandfather has an estate, and where I live, everybody participates in the harvest, picking up the olives, all those kinds of activities. This is a part of everyday's life. Not everybody, but most people drink a glass of wine a day. And the young people are starting to drink each time more young, because now it's very trendy to go to a wine bar and have a glass of wine and talk with your friends. So people in their 20s are doing that right now, which is great, of course. Yeah, this is my grandfather's estate. He planted it 35 years ago, and he always had the hope that someone would take it over because he's 85 years old now. And I worked in the wine business, but I was always very absorbed by the other companies. And now finally I took over his project, and he's very happy. And my wines will come soon to the market.